Hello, Joshers, and welcome to another episode of JEEZEEbox. Today, we're going to be talking about A Quiet Place 2. A Quiet Place 2 features a little bit more backstory where we get to see a little bit more of the family prior to this sort of apocalypse, as well as in the moment when the monsters first showed up, at least in their town. It seems like it was kind of happening all over, and they are sensitive to sound, of course. So building on the first movie, we now have what's left of the family, which is everyone except for Dad, and we've added Baby. They're having... How are there this many trains? One more. Okay, so in this one, we're actually introduced to a character played by Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders. He played Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy. Jim Halpert was so impressed with his abilities that he actually hired him for this movie. He was actually one of their friends and neighbors prior to the end of the world as we know it, and they actually come across him. Then we end up where we have two separate groups, where we have Mom going to go get more oxygen tanks back from the house because they only brought the one and it had run out on the crate that they're transporting the baby in, which is super smart thinking. You can't have the baby crying out in the open, and what do babies do? So while Mom's doing that, we've got the son back at home, and he's kicking it with the baby in the secret bank vault where Cillian Murphy set up shop, which is where they found themselves. So I don't want to spoil everything on this movie for you, but it's really cool. We get to see kind of what's left of society, some good, some bad, some real bad. And there's even a community that actually found a way to kind of still live and coincide with the world as we know it. Doesn't end up working out for him, and it's a lot of people's fault in the story. A lot of people's fault, so I'm not going to put the blame on anybody. They do obviously still have a way to fight these things using her ear aid, but there is, you know, some possibility of surviving, whereas there wasn't before. It's a good movie. I highly recommend checking out A Quiet Place 2, and why dress like you when you can wear me?
Thank you.